diverse
Quite a
panel
few.
here. More diverse than last time, actually.
You want-
Go ahead, Fresh. You go. You
Okay, ladies have some questions for us here on the panel. First question is, why do women of today think being in control in a relationship is the best way to be?
And you can claim responsibility for the question if you want,
to.
or you can just keep it anonymous and don't say anything.
So again, why do women of today think being in a control in a relationship is the best way to be?
You want to answer that?
I think they're just scared of like having guys be in control because there's no real trust, and I think that, like, for example, their way of thinking is better than our way of thinking. That's what I think, but honestly, it's just like their ego, in my opinion.
You're too polite. I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna say what the fuck it is. Because they're fucking stupid. Because they're fucking dumb. Like,
Stupid.
How dare you?
like, I mean, name me one civilization that has lasted through time with women leadership. Can anybody?
I could chime in.
Sure.
Sure. please.
Okay, so last time I checked, it was never any real women leadership to begin with.
Okay.
That's my point.
To even lead by example. Not saying women cannot lead. There was no
They
prime
can't lead.
example for leading.
But they can't. That's my
Why?
point.
Why
says
can't
that?
they?
They can't.
They can't.
If the mindset's so different, what prevents a woman from leading?
From doing
Well,
it.
because here's the thing. Okay.
So why when men get in the stump, they expect to lean on women to be providers, and when they're bums and stuff, they lean for the woman to take lead.
Why would you
is
want to
that?
be with a bum?
If
in the
a
first
woman
place?
can't lead, no, I'm not saying for me specifically. I'm saying males, how they depend on women and how they depend on women for financial, emotional support. Because there's some out there, you can see it from example.
course.
It's not being blind.
Yeah.
Of course.
Obviously,
Have
they're
you been with
leading.
those types of men?
Me personally, no.
You
I'm
never
not.
have?
I have.
Who's been with those
when I
types
was
of
like
men?
a kid,
Pan-
but I
pan-
learned from that.
Okay.
You know?
Who's been with a guy that you had to
Take care of.
pay the majority of the bills
Oh
and
my
take
God,
care
I
of him, be a
spent
leader?
8 years of my life.
Oh yeah, she
doing that.
complained about it earlier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be fair to say that it simply doesn't work?
It
does
doesn't
not.
fucking work.
Thank you for proving my point. That's why women can't be leaders.
Wait, what?
That
They don't even see that I just walked right into it. I just walked you triggered my trap card.
Wait, you just turn that on.
I feel like none of us like want to like inherently feel like that's the right thing to do. But if we really wanted to,
Right,
we could
exactly.
like put our all into it and make it happen. We're
we
still
just
humans,
naturally
but like
don't feel like we
but
should,
yeah,
so we
no,
don't
I feel
put
like
that
it might
type
be
of-
more. Yeah, it might be more of a struggle for us to do it than it would be for you guys.
Right.
Does that make
Exactly.
sense?
So therefore, you're not built to be a leader because being a leader, you know what the most important thing about being a leader is being consistent
Yeah.
Okay, but
and
why
doing
can't,
it long term.
Can I
Okay,
chime
but why
in?
That's
can
one of the
we-
most important things.
Why can't we both be leaders? Why can't we do it together? Why can't we conquer together?
Wait, two leaders at the same time?
Why can't we we're together, right? So why can't we both be
No,
leaders?
two leaders at the same time.
Guy and girl, we're conquering each other. So why can't
All
we?
right. So what you
both
just
lead?
said precisely proves why women can't be leaders. That makes no sense from a cognitive standpoint. Like, think about it.
You're supporting me and I'm supporting you.
If there's never been a woman
If
leader,
you do
how can
understand
it
that
doesn't
for
work?
there
That's
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying.
leader,
That's what I'm saying.
that means there needs to be a follower. Therefore, if there's both leaders, then no one is following.
following.
I mean, nowadays men are following women.
I don't want to lead.
Every
honestly.
trait.
And where does that let us?
From
nowhere.
exactly.
It leads so
Obviously,
frustrated.
y'all don't have enough control to get your men together because all the men are coming to
No,
our
but
side.
to your point, a lot of
Yeah.
guys are not leaders, 100%.
But that wasn't the question. The question wasn't. Oh, can why are men not leading? That wasn't the question. The question was, why do women feel the need to lead? And I'm saying because they're stupid. If you're leading in a relationship as a woman, you're a fucking idiot because you're attractive. It's not hard to be attractive as a female. It's not hard to get male attention as a woman. And you can find a guy that could probably do something for you. Is he going to be the most attractive guy? Is he going to be 6'5"? Is he going to have charm and charisma and nice teeth? Probably fucking not. But guess what? If he's a leader, take him. But a lot of women want a guy that has the full package, and you're just not going to get it. A lot of you women don't qualify for the man that you want. That's the problem. If we're going to be all the way honest, your standards are too goddamn high.
Yep.
And also, pick better men, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
8
But the
years.
problem is that they want to be a leader and have all those other things I mentioned. There's a bunch of guys out there that will pay the bills and take care of you, but they just won't look the greatest. They might not be tall. They might not be super charismatic and funny and charming and all this other shit that women want. But I genuinely believe if you're a woman and you're in a relationship with a guy and you're the leader, you're a fucking dumbass. You're literally a dumbass. And you deserve the misery that comes your way. Just like I would tell a man, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she's bossing you around and treating you like shit, you're a fucking dumbass and you deserve the misery that comes your way because you've basically allowed yourself to be emasculated by a woman, and now she's in her masculine and you're in your feminine, and it doesn't work that way. It's trying to put a square peg in a round hole. It's not going to work.
It's almost like if both parties are getting cucked at the same time.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So both parties are stupid. It's just that, notice you guys gave me, and I said that on purpose. Notice how I said, you're as a lady, you're fucking stupid. All of them had this reaction. Oh my God. But when I said, if you're a man and you're in a relationship with a girl that's emasculated,
It
treating you
was
like
chill.
shit, you're a fucking idiot. Nobody said anything. You guys noticed, I was
agree
watching
with
y'all.
you.
But when I said it, as a woman, you're an idiot. Whoa, what do you mean? But we don't like to tell women the truth that, like, you guys can be idiots too, and you guys do a lot of dumb shit, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I was, like, I told my sister this shit. Yo, you wanna be successful, you wanna be a fucking doctor, etc. You better find a fucking guy that's a doctor just like you while you're still young and attractive, dummy. Because when you hit 30, you ain't gonna be able to find that fucking guy. And you're like, oh shit, why are you gonna say it like that? Yeah, you fucking idiot. This is how the world works. We don't give a fuck about your money. We don't give a fuck about your status. We don't give a fuck about your doctor title. Find a guy on your level while you're still attractive, because when you get older, you're not gonna be able to pull that guy. And she found a guy. But if I didn't give it to her straight like that, she would have, I'm gonna hold out and find a guy when I'm older and more successful. Fuck no, you won't. He's gonna fuck all the nurses and shit. But
Yep,
you know, you gotta
nurses.
tell girls the uncomfortable truth. It's just interesting how when I give you guys that truth, you guys are like, ooh.
I'm curious. When you said women are, well, some are kind of like not smart, how did it make you feel?
I agree, 100%. Because a lot of girls, I mean, I'm not talking about the girls that are here, but from what I've experienced, definitely, there's a lot of girls that try to one up the guy in a relationship. And by the way, I did write that question.
But this was you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I just feel like in today's day and age, a lot of women feel the need to one up the guy because of what they've had to experience in the past, as in players or the guy cheating on them, playing with their emotions. So they feel like they have to match their energy now. And it's not helping us because we're not those kind of people. We're women and we're supposed to be loyal. So being loyal as a woman is completely different from a man in many aspects.
Well said.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Anybody else?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of you have probably been in a relationship with a guy that was a brokey and you had to support him, and it was probably a miserable experience or existence and you hated it. Yeah, you could do it for a day, for a week, maybe even a month. But at some point, you're going to grow to resent and get angry at that guy. Us, on the other hand, we're not like that. We can provide and protect for a girl, and we're not going to get mad. We'll be like, yeah, it's my girl. It's kind of my job to take care of this girl.
And
Like,
also,
we're not, we don't have that issue where, what I've realized with girls is, like, if a girl's like going half with you or sharing her money with you, it becomes a problem after a while.
yeah.
You as a guy, though, like, if the girl's like hot and not a pain in the ass and you like her, you don't mind spending money on her. But women have a big problem with spending money on you in general, all the time. That's why if a girl gets you a gift, awesome. But are they going to pay the bills every month? Are they going to keep the lights on? Are they going to pay your mortgage? Probably not, dude. And if they do, they're going to treat you like shit while they do it.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. Do anybody disagree with that? I'll open it up for discussion here.
I mean, she had 8 years of it.
Yeah. How was that? 8 years of that shit.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, I put up with it for so long because I thought it was my only option until I actually honoured myself and broke away from the relationship and saw what life could offer.
Would you say that you were dumb for doing that? Stupid.
Not dumb. I tried to maintain.
I tried so hard. I got so far.
Bro, she,
No, I tried to
She
maintain it and I tried to support him.
Doesn't even matter.
I should hurt her, man. She was
That
like,
shit
God
hurts
damn,
her soul, bro.
But it hurt his masculinity that I was earning more money than him. So it made
Yeah.
him feel
Le-
less
lesser
than a man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? At that moment of time for him, you know why he felt like that too? Because you're doing his role. So by
Yeah.
default, what's he gonna do to you? Cheat on you.
He couldn't do more
Okay,
because
that's
I was
his
doing
that's
more.
his place to pick up. Like,
No, but her being that provider in that environment makes
so
him less
what
of a-
do you want? Do you want a woman
You're
that
missing a big
feeds off
point.
of you,
No,
or be
you're,
a provider?
you're missing a big point here. She lost her prime years to this fucking dude.
Yeah.
For real. For real.
That's that.
She won't get it back.
She ain't gonna get that back. She went from 19 to 27.
So basically, he finessed her.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay,
Yeah, just
so
walk-
So ladies, do you see why now I say you're dumb if you allow a guy to waste your fucking time and you pay the bills for him? Because you guys have a finite amount of time to find a guy.
8 years, my nigga.
That's crazy.
God
I'm glad you found a
damn.
guy now, but like,
For
bro,
now.
yeah, ladies, like, you do realize that by like when you hit like 30, your chances of getting a guy like drop off precipitously, right? You do realize that. like being able to find an attractive guy that you want, man of your dreams, like drops off significantly once you hit 30? Does everyone know that? Like, yeah, it's just like, so if you're wasting your time with a dude that's not taking care of you, like, what are you doing? Genuinely, what are you doing? If you're with a guy that like is that isn't a leader, isn't competent, etc., what are you doing?
Wasting your time.
What are you doing? Like, on this podcast, like, we give a lot of advice to men, like, you know, how to navigate a dating marketplace, how to find a girl that's worthy, etc., giving her a relationship. But if I was to give advice to women, genuinely, for all the girls that are watching now, because we're getting a lot more girls watching this shit. If you're with a guy right now and you're going half on the bills, or he can't fucking tell you we're gonna go do
There
this,
should
he's not
be-
decisive, what are you doing?
Wasting time.
What the fuck are you
She
doing?
called it.
Because you guys only got really like a prime 12, 15 years. Maybe if you go to the gym, etc.
You had a point.
Yeah, so if you're giving advice to men too, shouldn't there be the advice of you need to step up and stop letting
Of
this
course.
woman pay your bills?
That's why we do our daytime show.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait, make sure.
yeah. We have a whole
Yeah.
podcast.
Alright,
We don't just talk to y'all.
Thank you for addressing that.
I'd be bald if I did that. No, we talk to we have daytime shows where we talk about how to make money, how to become successful, etc. This nighttime show is just the after hours. That's why it's called after hours. But you know, are we gonna reach every single guy? Let's be realistic here. Probably not. Most guys are fucking simps. Most guys think that the female way of thinking is the best way to think. But the reality is, women are attracted to fucking assholes that are sexist like me. I think sexism is good because sexism makes me a gentleman. Sexism makes me realize that we're different. Sexism lets me say, I think I'm supposed to be the leader and you're supposed to follow. You know, sexism is opening the door for your girl, etc. All this traditional stuff that women want, it's rooted in sexism.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that part.
It's just that they get mad when I say you're dumb if you don't like do X, Y, Z. But it's like that's sexism, and sexism is good. It's good for women. I think sexism benefits women. It doesn't benefit men.
Not really.
It's expensive for us, nigga.
Very, very.
All right,
That's one here. How does a man know when they found the one? And I put the one in quotes, basically.